Guys, welcome to our humble abode. Today is an unusual day. We've got rain and heavy winds, and our battery's dying in here, so it's very dim lighting. But we've got all kinds of unusual things going on around us. We're still making progress, just in an unusual way, I guess. In between bursts of wind that feel like they're going to lift the roof off of this, and rains that set in and then disappear. But while we're in here, I figured I would share a little bit with you. Today's title is S'mores Anyone, Progress, and a Lifesaver. And I figure while I'm in here, I'll share the Lifesaver with you guys. I'm going to venture to the other side of the tent. I got to maneuver around big dogs. All right, and their pillows and the wood stove and everything. Okay, so we're in tight quarters. Can you hit the switch for the light out here for me, please, baby? Thank you. Well, that helped a little bit. Okay, so when you live a life like this and you're building like we are, your day-to-day things tend to not matter so much. You've got a purpose. Our purpose is to get our house built. So we are jamming every day. We get up early, we eat, we get going, we work all day, we come in, we eat, and we crash. So things like a shower, not that they're not necessary, but aren't always a thought because you're too exhausted to bother getting a shower. And it was really cold for a couple days and we had snow, so it just wasn't a concern. However, yesterday I had to make a trip to the post office after we were done milling, and yesterday was warm and I was sweating, and I deemed it shower day regardless what else was going on and what we had to do. It became shower day, and I'll show you my Lifesaver. Oh, you put it back down on the floor. Yeah. Well, now I gotta pick it back up. Hurrah! There we go. Okay, sorry, but I had to do some things here. I'm gonna spin this around. Maybe. My Lifesaver. For real. This is a really cool setup and very well thought out. We were given this item to review, and the link for this is in the description below. I will do a full-on review because I don't like sharing something until I've actually had a chance to use it and review it. But this, I'm going to try to back up here and show you this from another angle because I'm in tight quarters here. Whoa, Betty. Okay, here we go. Behind this plastic here, I will share with you, is our little shower stall. You can see the wood in there. He's got it blocked off so that the cold air is not coming in, but there's a shelf up there. And then this whole area opens up. In one of the earlier videos of our tour of our cabin or our tent, I shared this with you. So it's a big shower stall in there. And this is what goes up on the shelf. And this side here allows you to actually pump this and create pressure inside. And you can either use the little nozzle right here to release the water, or, sorry for the movement, guys, this is just live video and a tripod and a handheld is a little tricky, and my tight quarters don't help. But then it has a little unit that attaches to it. Looks like for on the sink, but it attaches onto this unit right there on the side. So this hangs off of this unit, and you do have to continue to add pressure to it while you are showering. But this is such a cool setup, and it worked great. With the exception of the assist I needed to get soap out of my hair, because my hair is down, almost down to my bottom. So it's long and it gets a lot of soap in there. So other than that, it was a great Lifesaver, for real. It really was awesome to be able to get a shower in here. It was warm. It was really funny. Our bodies were steaming because we're in the shower stall and it's a thin 6 millimeter thick piece of plastic between us and the rest of the world. So we were, you know, your body's steaming while you're showering, but it was warm water. It felt good. And the coyotes, it was really funny. I'm in the shower and the coyotes let loose right out, what, 150 yards away from, only 50. About 50 yards away from my, yeah, I'm not thinking, I'm thinking all the way back through. About 50 yards away from my layer of plastic. So you don't get that in too many places. That was pretty awesome. And some people would not like that. I thought that was pretty cool. So anyway, shower worked. What were your thoughts?
Worked.
It worked.
Yeah,
We're clean.
Worked good.
And I don't have to worry about going somewhere and being around people and being offensive. But I'm going to take you guys for a walk outside since I'm out. What? Because of the rain now? Of course. I was going to take you guys outside and show you our footprint and show you why I titled it S'mores. Maybe I can peek out the window. Out the window. Out the window. Out the door. No. Ooh, it's really shifted. Okay. Sorry again, live video, and I got it right up my nose. Okay, well, I'm going to go out and get wet. I don't care. I won't melt.
Sure, right.
Okay, so right now all you see is smoke, but in the picture on the thumbnail you can see, there's some, I can't zoom it in, but you can see it. They are burning the slash piles that were here on top of us. So it was pretty something. It was some pretty hefty flames shooting up a little while ago, but definitely be a little intense for s'mores, but it was quite the sight, quite the scene. So there is all of our lumber under plastic waiting to be used, and we hope to start doing that tomorrow. Tomorrow's supposed to be clear skies. Mill's all closed up. Everything is muddy, terribly muddy, but the beauty of sawdust and that we have lots of it is a real benefit. Did you want to come point out the stakes, or are we doing that tomorrow? It's gonna start dumping good on me. I'm gonna head back in here. This is welcome to Idaho. It changes every 5 minutes, but I'll go back in and share some more with you. Woo! It's nice and toasty in there. Woo! Let's go, missus. It's getting really wet. Woo! What's the matter? You didn't want to come show the floor print? Oh, the old boy just ran in front of the truck. I guess he'll come in a second.
I knew what was going to happen.
Oh, you knew? Okay, well, you could hear it coming. I know, I could hear it coming too.
See it coming.
You know how if you're in a structure that has a tin roof, how relaxing it sounds when the rain's coming down? It's kind of like that in a tent, just a little different.
Exactly the same, but different.
Exactly. So anyway, this was a little bit of a chaotic video. Like I said, I'm sorry, it's hard to share in our tight quarters, but I will do a review on that Lifesaver, a further review on it, because that's not the only pieces that come with it. It actually is a Lifesaver family preparedness pack, and it enables you to filter your water. It comes with charcoal filters, and really it's a really cool setup, and that water container is heavy duty, and it was designed well for the purpose of it. My light keeps getting dimmer and dimmer, and I'm sitting here in the dark. Let me go back out here. Okay, so that's what's happening today. It's dumping buckets right now, so it makes it hard to do anything outside, and it's going to make it awfully muddy for tomorrow, but we'll share with you tomorrow what's going on. Today is day 27. We have another run of 2x to mill, but other than that, we have all of our lumber, and we're going to start constructing things tomorrow, Saturday, which is Saturday, Sunday, and Monday are supposed to be nice. And then they're calling for a lot more rain, so we're going to be really pushing hard these next 3 days. Tuesday's decent? Oh, awesome. All right, so we got four.
It's not supposed to rain right now either.
That's right.
According to them.
Right, the forecast was not rain right now, like he's saying, so they got paid to be wrong again. But we're going to pray and bank on at least 4 good days and pray for more. So if you guys could help us pray that we have more sunny days and the rain holds off so that we can start building, because that's what we're going to start doing tomorrow. We're going to get our runners out. We've got everything, the stakes in the ground today, and we're going to start getting things going. So excited about that. This living is comfortable, but we're both ready for a real bed and not our cots. These bad boys wreak havoc on your back and body when you're busy working out in the wild. So it'll be nice to have our bed in place and be under roof. This was not our plan to be building so late in the year, but there were too many chickens before the eggs and just too many other things and delays. So it is what it is, and we just roll with it. Oh, he got against the stove. Whew. Our poor old boy. Yes, that noise is rain. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. It's dumping right now. Hello, Chad.
Hey, brother.
Glenn said, hey, brother. I don't know if you heard him. There, you can wave at him. Is Christian with you too? If he is, hello, Christian. I want to give a shout out to Miss Tammy today, Tammy Richards. I got a fabulous package in the mail yesterday from her that had all the fixins in it for fire cider. I got horseradish and ginger and cayenne, and she sent me a whole bunch of really awesome herbs. I got calendula flowers and seeds. I got horehound, dried horehound, and peppermint and catnip. And that's what made me think to tell you about this. When Christian was here, he wondered if I had catnip for the cats, and I didn't, but I do now, thanks to Tammy. Wow, listen to it. Is that hail? Wow, I'm gonna spin it around. Yep. It is just crazy. Yeah, there you can see it on the ground, landing, I don't know. Woo. Oh, this is just nuts. Yep, here we are. This is truly the day in the life with the Trayers. You never know what you're gonna get and what's around the next, around the next corner. That was a dog I just bopped. I think Chad said something else. Oh, hey, no need to be sorry. It is what it is. I wrote an article today and was working on things. So there's plenty of other things to do. Just it'll be nice when we've got the hammers out. But and hello to all the kids. And Christian, now I have catnip for the next time you come. But we are definitely ready to start building, and that is an awesome thing. He put the footprint together today with the stakes in the ground, and we kind of both chuckled. It'll be tight quarters in there too, but we'll have the luxury of having the upstairs for our sleeping quarters, which will make a big difference. And hopefully you can hear me. This is just nuts. You're looking like you need a nap, Stanley.
No, I need to be working.
Oh, I know, but we can't. Hello, Aaliyah. So, anyway, that's what we got going on. Hello, Miss Shelley. Good, you can hear us. It's just, I feel like I'm screaming over top of everything. But this was a weird video. I was kind of dodging in and out and sharing some things with you guys. It is raining cats and dogs. That it is. If my mountain boy was here, he'd look at us funny. That was always, our son is high functioning autistic, and he's very literal minded. So when he was young and I'd say it was raining cats and dogs, he'd like look mortified and look outside to see if there were cats and dogs coming down out of the sky. So it's just kind of funny. It made me think and reminisce a little bit there. Speaking of which, if you could keep Austin and his housemates in your prayers. They had a case of COVID in the house, and they're all under lockdown and quarantine for the next 14 days, so it's a little tough. So if you could, and there's a couple of them now that are pretty sick. Not terrible, but if you could pray for them. And also, if you guys would be willing to please lift Austin up for provisions. He is on a missionary aviation journey, and he embarked on this in September with Moody Aviation, and we stepped out in faith for God to provide for him. We just felt that God was calling him in this direction, and the doors opened, and the fact that he was accepted was a huge deal. So God has provided thus far, and we know that God will continue to provide. But Austin asked for prayers for his rent and for the rest of his tuition for his first term, which will be up on November 27th. And then he has a month break, and then he starts his second term. But he is doing phenomenally. He is in his element, and it's just so awesome to see him thriving. And the other prayer is that his biggerthanautism.com takes off, and that he is able to help the autism community and also have the financial help he needs to continue on his missionary journey. And if you're wanting to follow along on his journey, you can go to TraerWilderness.com/follow Austin. I know he has a newsletter coming out soon. And you can also support him on his website, biggerthanautism.com/support-Austin. There's a button on the top in the menu of his website. But Bigger Than Autism is Austin's desire to, wow, it stopped and I'm screaming. It is Austin's way of giving back to the autism community. With he himself being autistic, he has overcome a lot. And there was a point in his life that he was unable to speak in full sentences. That was at age 7 that he was diagnosed, and 9 that he started to overcome things. And then as we progressed and embarked on this journey, he overcame nearly 98% of his autism tendencies. So it's really awesome, and he likes to share his knowledge, but he's opening up a marketplace at biggerthanautism.com where other autistic and Asperger individuals, anybody on the spectrum, can share their wares, whether it's their music on MP3, their books in an ebook format, or he makes Al-Qaeda moccasins and paracord items. If they have artwork, whatever the case may be, they will be able to have a space on the website to call their own, where it highlights them as individuals and also what their talents are. So if you could help us spread the word on that, we would so appreciate it, and help it reach the autism community. And again, that's biggerthanautism.com. So anyway, I just wanted to share that today because he did ask for prayers, and we wanted to share that. And if you guys have needs or prayer requests, please don't hesitate to leave them in the comments or email us at prayers@TraerWilderness.com, because we are a very prayerful family, but our community is just amazing. We have come together in such an amazing way, and we've been praying for each other, and we would really like to see this grow and strengthen, where we can even help one another in times of need. And we've been blessed in so many ways in that regard by many of you, and we thank you for that, and want to be able to offer that back to our community as well. So don't hesitate to leave your prayer requests below. And if you have a personal request and don't want to leave details, please, by all means, at least ask us to pray for you. We don't need details. God knows what's going on. So don't hesitate. I just want to see, I saw Aaliyah. Oh, yes, thank you, Aaliyah. Yeah, we're real excited for Austin, both in his moody aviation journey, you know, for the fact that he was at a point in his life where he was unable to even speak in full sentences, to now be embarking on a aviation mechanic and a pilot that will be used in the missionary field. Is just so awesome and so exciting to see him thriving and flourishing and making such amazing friends up there. So really excited for him. Aaliyah says, please pray for a friend, Katie, healing from migraines, allergies, and other things. Also a friend, Ann, concussion. Thank you. Absolutely. We'll be praying for Katie and Ann. And, you know, those things can be really hard. Migraines can be debilitating. I struggled with a lot of head pain when I was sick, and I use my brain to program and write web designs and write, and it's just very hard to function. And I can definitely relate to all that. So we will be praying for them. And if others need prayer requests that are watching the replay, please don't hesitate to leave them in the comments. We see all the comments, we read them all. We aren't always able to respond to all of them, but we appreciate you guys greatly. We appreciate your kind words and you guys joining us on this journey. And so sorry today's video was really scattered, but it's hard to maneuver in here. Yes, both women are homeschooling moms of several children. Wow. Yeah. That in and of itself is a task, let alone having migraines and a concussion to try to keep the family going. So hopefully the kids, there are some older kids that can help and give her a reprieve, but we will definitely be praying for God to heal them and to give them reprieves and just give them a chance to get a little rest and relaxation. So, and we'll pray for the families too. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of hard work. I homeschooled Austin, and I can't imagine homeschooling a whole bunch of them. That's a lot of work. So, well, I'm going to jump off of here. Check out all the links in the description. We have many. These are friends and affiliates of our build, as well as I shared this week on the herbal solution with the cayenne for keeping your feet warm in the winter, as well as natural pain relief. I share these things because they're healthy means of survival. So many people depend on over-the-counter meds and even prescription meds, and there's so many other alternatives that are so much safer for you. So we wanted to just share that information with you guys so that you also know that there's other options and try to help educate you. Oh wow. Aaliyah says thanks. Yes, they're ministers too. Wow. We'll definitely be praying. They've got a lot on their plate. And I'm glad to hear that you love natural remedies also. If you guys are interested in finding out more about natural remedies and so forth, you can go to TrayerWilderness.com/Herbal Academy. They are a great resource and a great place to start. I kind of figured that's what you meant, Aaliyah. She said they're ministers' wives. So, you know, they have a lot on their plate, and that's just not a good place to be. So we will definitely keep them in our prayers daily and continue to ask for prayers for them. Keep me updated. Hey, Miss Kelly got on live. You got on live and I'm getting ready to pop off of here. She says it's windy there and 63 degrees, lots of sunshine. Oh, send it here. Can you hear the rain? It is like dumping buckets. Again. Woo! Well, we're going to start building tomorrow in knee-deep mud, right? Can't change it. So, Michigan is cool but not snow. Yeah, well, we had the negative temperatures and 8 inches of snow, and then it ended up in the 50s. So it's like melting and muddy, and now we have rain to boot. So it's quite crazy. Muddy here as well after 13 inches of snow melted. Miss Tammy jumped on. Hello, hello. I was just getting ready to jump off of here. He's going to start the generator so that we can power up some things. Hello, Miss Courtney. And Miss Tammy, I gave you a shout out. Thank you for my package. That is so, so awesome. I'm going to enjoy some peppermint tea here in a little bit. But I am going to jump off of here because I feel like I got to scream over the rain. But I'm going to join you guys tomorrow for day 28, and we'll start sharing our footprint and our progress. We are at Alexa's right now waiting for her to get home. Is she okay? Or just waiting for her to get home from her job? So you got the kitties. Hi, kitties. Chad's on with all his kitties too. I'm glad some of you guys have sunshine. Send it here. Kelly says, God bless you both and praying daily for you both. We thank you and we need it. Our bodies are starting to really feel the results of sleeping on these cots. Okay, Tammy says she was at work. Well, sending prayers for all you guys. If you get a chance, watch the whole thing. I'm sorry again that the video was kind of all over the place because I was in tight quarters trying to share some things with you guys. But join us again tomorrow. Also, we're gonna start our build. We're gonna do our sunshine dance to confirm we have sunshine and do lots of praying, and we're gonna get started. Kelly says bye and take care. Praying the weather is good for you, I imagine. And thank you. We appreciate that. We greatly appreciate that. Well, it'll be better. Exactly. We know that. Much love to you too, Tammy, and God bless you. God bless you all. Thank you for joining, and we will catch you guys tomorrow. God bless.